Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, when it was stated that you need do nothing, the egoic mind says, what does he mean we need do nothing? I have to do the laundry, I have to shop, I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to exercise, I have to bathe, I have to dress, I have to work. What if all of that was the busyness and the noise that the egoic mind would have you entertain to keep you from being still, to keep you from just allowing yourself to remember that you need do nothing? The agendas, the to-do lists, the plans that you have, they change from moment to moment. If you allowed yourself to live within a consciousness in which you were directed and guided, much like nature, you do not see ants with a checklist of we must do this. You do not see bees saying this is what we have to do to make sure that we can prepare the honey. You do not see birds having board meetings and organizational meetings. And we have to go to the store to make sure that we have bird feed. They trust that nature will provide. And when there is someone that has created a feeder, it's like a bonus. Beloveds, there are bonuses that are waiting for you. Everything that is happening will happen, is meant to happen. It changes it from moment to moment, from day to day, from week to week. You're sure that you're in these jobs, these relationships, these patterns forever, till death do us part, forever and ever. Soulmates, oh, twin flames, beloveds. All of it changes. All of it changes. What is eternal is when you ask, please help me to be in alignment with the truth. And the truth does not change, beloveds. Your thoughts and your feelings and your judgments change. For they are as ephemeral and as transitory as the egoic mind, which has one job and one job only, and that is to maintain its existence. And when you're willing to say, I need do nothing, allow yourselves to feel what that means. I need do nothing. It means you can let go of everything that you've been holding on to. The fears, the longings, the desires. And you just allow yourself to surrender to the faith. The faith that it has already all been designed and created. Eckhart Tolle sat on a bench and let go of everything from the past and everything from the future and just allowed himself to sit and to be and to observe. Could you allow yourself to do this as well, beloveds? Could you allow yourself to go in and release yourself from the egoic mind that says this has to be cleaned up and this has to be handled and I have to do this and I have to do that? So Anna Grace was so excited about returning the book to the library because it hung open for her. But beloved, she was always going to find the book. She was always going to return it. And any time that she preoccupied herself with where is that book and when am I going to find it? And I can't ever borrow another book until I do. Beloveds, it was already done. Everything in your life is already done. Who you will be with, where you will go, what you will do, it's already done. You already designed all of it. So what if you could just say, today, I will allow myself to just experience joy in each and every moment. I will not allow myself to indulge in being upset. I will not allow myself to indulge in being petulant. I will not allow myself to worry about the future and what will happen when and where will this happen and when will that happen and how will it happen. And if you could just let yourself be present, be neutral, be love, and know that everything else is taken care of. The tree looks as if it's dying when the leaves fall to the ground. And yet, even when the coldest of the weather comes, the tree remains. And there is an extraordinary occurrence that happens when the snow melts and the spring comes. And suddenly there are buds and suddenly there are leaves on the tree. If you know of a tree and you have watched it go through seasons year after year after year, the same is true of you. You have seasons. We call them lifetimes, where you allow yourself to burn to ash. And then you come back. The transformation that we are talking about, beloveds, is where you're willing to take yourself out of the cycles. Are you willing to release yourself from the need to incarnate again and again and again, saying, I still have to do this, and I haven't cleaned up that, and I haven't forgiven this, and I haven't. Beloveds, you need do nothing. This is the single best news that I could possibly give you. You need do nothing. You can walk around smiling all day long. You can free yourself from the sadness and the loneliness and the fear and the regret and the shame and the guilt. You've designed all of this. You've written all of this. This is your creation. And there are all of us applauding you for everything that you have designed. So let go and let God. We're not kidding. Pray, beloveds, pray to remember to ask for assistance when you forget. There's nothing to worry about. It all turns out in the end. Don't mean to spoil the ending for you. For there's one thing that you need remember, and you have heard this before, but only love is real. And with that love goes the forgiveness, and in the granting of the forgiveness comes the gratitude. And you are once again returned to the state of beingness, where you can just let everything that you've held onto so tightly go. It does not matter what your pride and what your ego says. It does not matter where you live. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter who you are or are not married to. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is love, and that love starts within. And then the rest has been your creation, your symphony, the grandest of paintings, the most extraordinary music you have ever listened to, the planets that you have created and the planets that you have destroyed, the wars that you have waged, all of that doesn't matter. Because you awaken from the dream, and we say, what would you like to do next? And you say, anything but that. And we say, good, go back to the end of the line and do it all. Beloveds, it is the greatest comedy, and yet you have turned it into the greatest tragedy. And all you are meant to do is reconcile, knowing that each moment is a holy moment, and each relationship is a holy relationship. The special relationships, the ones that you have concluded need more of you than another, none of that's true. None of that's real. Let every relationship be a beloved relationship to you. Let every relationship be a holy relationship to you. And the most holy and beloved relationship for you to have is with yourself. So start there, and then all the need for that to exist in a world outside of you, that falls to the wayside. And you are left only with the presence of love. That is the truth of you. The truth that is true always. Bless all whom you meet. Bless all who cross your path. Thank them for coming into your life. They are indeed a blessing, as you are to them. I am with you. One moment. You are imbued with the very love of God's breath. Remember that, beloveds. God is, I am. As I am, we are. I thank you for how you bless me. Your love blesses me. My love blesses you always. I will speak with you again.